Good morning, students of class 10A and 10B. In the last live class, you have studied about the tangent and few theorems of tangents. Those theorems were the tangent at any point of a circle and the radius to the point are perpendicular to each other. Next, if two circles touch each other, then the point of contact lies on the straight line joining the centers of those two circles. And third theorem was from any point outside a circle, two tangents can be drawn to it and they are equal in length. And today in this video class we will see the topic alternate segments. In this we draw one circle and this PQ is any chord that divides the circle into segments. PQT is minor segment and PQB, this point is B, PQB is minor segment and PQA is major segment. If we draw one tangent through the point of contact Q, then for this angle PQT, segment PAQ is the alternate segment, and for this angle PQS, segment PQB is alternate segment. This, I repeat, this is a circle in which PQ is a chord that PQ divides the circle into segments, minor segment and major segment. PBQ is minor segment and PQA is major segment. For angle PQT, this segment PAQ is alternate segment for angle PQT. For angle PQT, segment PAQ is alternate segment and for angle PQS, segment PBQ is alternate segment. In this, one more thing I want to say, this angle is subtended by this chord and the tangent TQ. For this angle, opposite of this chord PAQ is segment in alternate, or we say alternate segment for this angle. This angle is subtended by the chord and tangent SQ. For this angle, PBQ is the segment in as the alternate segment for this angle. In this alternate segment, our next topic is the angle in the alternate segment. As you know, the circle is divided into two segments, minor segment and major segment. PBQ is the minor segment and PAQ is the major segment. Now, if we join these points to the end points of the chord PQ, then we get the angles. Those are angle PAQ and PBQ. We say for angle PQT, angle PAQ is angle in alternate segment. For angle PQT, angle PAQ is the angle in alternate segment, and for PQS, this angle, for PQS, angle PBQ is the angle in alternate segment. Here I am giving you one trick to identify the angle in an alternate segment. Suppose we are identifying the angle in alternate segment for angle PQT. For this angle, we are identifying the angle in alternate segment. Just you cross this chord. We came here after crossing this chord. Then you travel along this line. Along this line means this is the side of cyclic quadrilateral. As you are seeing that APBQ is the cyclic quadrilateral. After crossing this chord, we will travel along this line and we reach to angle A. So angle PAQ became the angle in alternate segment for angle PQT. This angle is subtended by the chord and the tangent, while this is the angle of the cyclic quadrilateral APBQ. Again I repeat, how to identify the angle in alternate segment for any angle that is subtended by the chord and the tangent. Here we are seeing that angle PQT is subtended by the chord and the tangent QT. For this angle, regarding this angle, which one will be the angle in the alternate segment? To identify that, you cross this chord, we came here, and after that you travel along this side, we will reach to this angle. We will not travel along this side because this is not the side of cyclic quadrilateral. If APBQ is the cyclic quadrilateral, then after crossing this chord, we will travel along the side of the cyclic quadrilateral, we reach to angle A. So this angle PAQ is the angle in alternate segment for angle PQT. Angle PAQ is an angle in alternate segment for angle PQT. Similarly, for this angle is also subtended by the chord and the tangent. Tangent is SQ, chord is PQ. This angle is subtended by PQ and SQ. For this angle, which one will be the angle in the alternate segment? Again, the same process. We cross this chord, we reached here, and after that we will travel along the side of the cyclic quadrilateral APBQ, and we reach to this angle. So angle PBQ is the angle in alternate segment for the angle PQS, and for that we write here angle PBQ is an angle in alternate segment for angle PQS. Now we'll see one theorem related to the angle in alternate segment. The statement is, if a line touches a circle, AB is the line that is touching the circle at point P. If a line touches a circle and from the point of contact, this is the point of contact for line AB. From the point of contact, one chord is drawn. That chord is PQ. The angle between the tangent and the chord, this became the angle between the tangent and the chord, means angle QPB or BPQ. Then the angle between the tangent and the chord are respectively equal to the angles in the corresponding alternate segments. So two angles are formed, two angles are subtended between the chord and the tangent. First is angle QPB and second is angle QPA. As per the statement, it is said that angle QPB, that is the angle subtended between the chord and the tangent, will be equal to the angle in the alternate segment. So for this we know this one will be the angle in the alternate segment. We know the trick to identify the angle in the alternate segment. We will cross this chord and we will travel along this line to reach this angle. So angle QSP or PSQ became the angle in alternate segment, and these two angles will be equal. Similarly, this angle is also subtended by the chord and the tangent. So for this angle, angle QTP will be the angle in the alternate segment. By the same rule, we cross this chord, we reached here, then we will travel along the line PT, that is the side of the cyclic quadrilateral. Here we travel along the side SP, that is the side of cyclic quadrilateral SQTP. So for this, to identify the angle in the alternate segment, we cross this chord, we reached here, then we will travel along the side of this cyclic quadrilateral, that is PT, and we reached to this angle. So angle QTP became the angle in alternate segment for angle QPA, and these two angles will be equal. For that we say angle QPA is equal to angle QTP. So the result is angle subtended by the chord and the tangent is equal to the angle in the alternate segment. This is the main deduction of this theorem. Now one more topic is left to explain, that is the relationship between the chord and the tangent. In the next live class or in the next video class, I shall explain that. Thank you to all.